So Don Tripp releases his newest album, which drops tomorrow, "The Head That Wears the Crown," and it's definitely an intriguing album, at least to me, because of some of the topics that's in the album he's rapping about. It's basically about his life, his upbringing, and his past life, mixed in with some of the turmoil that's going on in the world today. And definitely, I could say Godspeed was a cool album, but it wasn't as solid as this one was. You know what I mean? A lot of people thought from the title that he was talking to Young Dolph and Yo Gotti with, the head that wears a crown. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, y'all know who he is. Y'all know where he's from. Let's talk about the album. Now, the first track, yeah, it's kind of a slow paced production. It's just basically talking about the issues he faced 24/7 in his life. I definitely enjoyed the hook. The lyrics, the flow was there. He has bars throughout the whole body of work, but I definitely feel like this was a good song to set the album off. Then you get into track two, Responsibilities. It's just basically about, being a grown man, having hustle, taking care of the things you got to take care of. He spoke about, his family, his life, his kids. He don't really care about people's opinions. He gives that off in the album as well. Definitely a solid record as well. Getting into All I Wanted featuring Young Dolph and STARLITO. I actually was mad that Dolph didn't have a verse, but he definitely took care of the hook. Um, it just basically things you wanted out of life. You know what I mean? From Starlito's perspective to Don Tripp's perspective, all the things that they wanted out of life, and the things they had to do to achieve those goals. And I was like, wow, but I still thought Dolph could have had a verse, but he did cool on the hook. Getting into track four, excuse me, Some Borrowed. Thought it was okay. It's just a song about, how good a woman pussy is, basically. You know what I mean? I don't really care for records like that, seeing how I don't object women just to their body parts, but it is what it is. Getting into track five, Replacement. Definitely a honest track, an introspective track to me. It's just basically talking about how the girl he's with is going to replace him because he's busy on his grind, always out of town, doing shows, doing what he got to do to make money to, provide provide for him and his family. And I definitely can understand that. And that's honesty in itself. If you out there doing what you do, you probably lost a couple relationships because they just feel like, women feel like, you too busy doing what you're doing, and they get lonely and everything like that. Definitely like that track. Going into track six, Higher Learning. It's just basically lessons he learned throughout his life. You know what I mean? Things he had to do, his way coming up. And I thought the production was kind of dark, and it's very I would say informative. You know what I mean? If you're going through certain things as a young dude and you listen to this record, you definitely can learn a lot, from what to do, not to do, and things if you have done it, what you're supposed to learn from them. Definitely fuck with that. Going into track seven, Price Tag featuring CEO Lil Kenny. Um, Basically about, violence in the streets, his reasonings for what's going on. He actually had a couple lines that stood out to me. It was one that he basically can go along with what's going on now. He said, they out here killing each other for robins. They out here shooting, y'all out here marching. Obviously, there's a problem. How you think picketing signs is going to solve it? And I was like, wow, that stood out to me because that's basically just saying it's a lot of violence going on, but just standing somewhere with a sign is not going to help. You know what I mean? It's a start, but it won't solve anything. And at the end of the day, it's like he talked about how we live in a jungle every day. It's hunting season. Even a lion becomes prey to hungry hyenas. And by saying even the most vicious killer at the end of the day can get overwhelmed and get taken out by just a group of young boys looking to come up. And I was like, wow, that's definitely a good record. So track seven definitely stood out. Track eight, Star, featuring Singa B. I thought it was okay. He just giving you reasons why he got to eat, explaining why he'll never starve. I just felt like the production and the hook was lackluster, but still an okay track. It definitely got room to grow on me. Going into track nine, Changing, featuring the same artist, Singa B. Very mellow song. It gives two different perspectives. The first, I could say, is street politics in a way, and then the second verse kind of a hustler, the ups and downs, you know what I mean, from when you ball into when you kind of do something wrong, and now you kind of done fucked up on the plug, and now you scrambling trying to make that bread back. I definitely felt like, you know what I mean, it shows the ups and downs, ins and outs of that lifestyle. So I definitely thought that was a good record. Going into track 10, which is one of my favorites, it's called Friends. It just his take on, real friends. And what he mean by that is people that's just there for when you achieve something and not there through the struggle. Like everybody's there when you went in popping bottles and riding foreigns and designer this, designer that, but nobody was really there for the harsh times of being broke. Don't know where your next meal go come from, and women there when you there in a club, but wasn't there when you didn't have a dollar in your pocket. And I definitely feel like that's a great record. It's an honest record, and it's one of my favorites off this album. Night of the Living Dead. It was funny because of Hook, the way he described it. If you grew up with, certain relatives that was, sad thing, they got caught up with drugs, sometimes the neighborhood or the house they're in would look like the Night of the Living Dead. But it's basically about his childhood, his hustle, the things he saw coming up. I just thought the hook was hella dope. The beat fit that song very well, and I was like, wow, I actually listened to this song back to back 4 times because I just couldn't get over the production and the detail in the song. You know what I mean? Moving on to track 12, She Loves Me. Definitely basically about not wifing the hoes, like she loves me not, and the ins and out of that, why she giving reasons why she care, he giving her reasons why I wouldn't give a fuck if you did care. There's no way you could care, because who the fuck are you? You was never there for me when I had nothing. Now I'm popping and you want something from me? Fuck out of here. Basically, that's what the song is about. Getting into track 13, My Shorty, it was alright, you know what I mean? It was nothing really there. Getting into track 14, got a nice Boondocks excerpt, you know what I mean? It's entitled Who. He had some witty bars in this song. I was just like, wow, the punches in this shit are just kind of rapid, just honest and not fearing nobody, you know what I mean? Like, who gonna do something to me? Who, you know what I mean? And just giving you what goes on in the streets, why he do what he did. Like I said, a lot of these themes are reoccurring in the album, but I just definitely thought it was a different take on it. And the last track, No Trophies, Fuck a Award, is basically the sum of the whole record. It's just like, you can't eat no award, you know what I mean? That doesn't, you can't really, you know what I mean? Like, it's what's more important, having an award or feeding your family. That's basically what the record is about, you know what I mean? All that glitz and glamour shit is not really important. Being famous is not important. It's about taking care of yourself, your family, your mom, your team, and that's what's more important, you know what I mean? That's kind of the theme of, the album, where it's the head that wears the crown. You don't know how much weight, how much problems I have on my shoulder, but I don't, show it in emotion, but it's there. You know what I mean? I definitely enjoyed this album. I enjoyed 12 out of 15 records. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Production the same. I definitely feel like this album was better than Godspeed. And definitely looking forward to Step Brothers 3, so I'm glad I pre-ordered it. It should be on my phone around midnight tonight or 9 o'clock or whatever. Definitely a great album. If you're looking for good content, definitely check this out. And yeah, man, that's my take on Don Tripp's newest album, The Head That Wears the Crown. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all been all that. 1.